one out there. I'm going to play some replay baseball. And this is not really it's not really going to be a big time strategical game or anything. It's going to be just me trying to play it and put it out there for you guys to critique. Give me any tips or tricks or suggestions, or if I did something wrong, obviously. That's the main thing that I want to know. So, it is the Phillies at the Dodgers playing in LA. Got the LA card right here. Dodger Stadium, 1978. Randy Lurch, Doug Rauch, two left-handers. And you can see the lineups. I'm not really going to go through the lineups too much. Maybe as we go through them, we'll go through them. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Just kind of a casual Espo Strats here. Well, we'll see. See what you think of it. I mean, you've watched David play it. So Bake McBride is leading off, and it's a 3-3. 3-3 is a 5, so column 3. I'm going to roll the red-white and get a 44. And for 34 through 45 is a 4, so that changes to a 4. And then we have a 3-5 on the pitcher. 3-5, so that makes it a 7 total in column 3. And that'll be a single to left field. So I don't have the, so I've got the trifold up here, so I'm not really going to show it. I've got it standing up here. It's the trifold thing. But I'm not going to, obviously not going to be able to show that. So you just have to trust me. If you have that, you can follow along with me. That'd be great. So Bake McBride is at first. Could try to steal. Let's do that. Let's try to steal. Let's check the Doug Rauch. His hold is a 5. And he is a 5 speed, or a 5 jump. 5 jump. And a 5 on the hold is a 3. So we roll one die, right? If it's equal to or less than a number, runner attempts to steal. Well, it's not. It's higher. So he has to hold. So he doesn't get a jump. So Larry Boa, 3-6 is a 62. And then a 3-2. So 64, column 3. And single line drive to center field. Runners advance 2 bases. So first and third, nobody out. Mike Schmidt. Do I need to... So you guys, you can hear me, right? 5-4. 5-4 is a 4. And then a 5-6 is a 4. So an 8 in column 5 is a base on balls. Doug Rauch having a little trouble here. He doesn't have a raised number or anything, so it's a walk. We got bases loaded. Greg Luzinski. 3-2. 3-2's a 2. We got column 3 again. 13 is going to be a 1, so it changes to a 1. And then a 3-2 on the pitcher's column is a 2. So a total of 3 in column 3. Right, okay, 3 in column 3, dribbler to the catcher. Batter's out at first, lead runner holds unless forced. Well, he is forced at home. So it's a dribbler, so it's going to be a a U2, I guess, or a, yeah. We'll just say U2 there, and then a fielder's choice. Base is still loaded. Richie Hebner. It's a 3-4, 57, and then a 3-3, 59, column 3. It's the old rare play. So you got to roll one die if it's even. You use the play results if it's odd. Go to the rare play book. We've got bases loaded. Naturally, we're going to the rare play book. So I got to dig that out here. Bases loaded. And we'll roll 2 dice. I think. Yeah, roll 2 dice. We get a 9. And we need to look at the out. Doesn't matter on a 9. 0, 1, or 2 outs. It's a ground ball to second. Well, there's 1 out. So they're playing halfway. If second baseman's playing halfway, he flips the ball to second for the out. But the relay to first is in the dirt for an error. He's shortstop. Why isn't he on the shortstop? Runners from second and third both score. Batter winds up at second base. Exception, the first baseman is a 1 defensively. He scoops the ball out of the dirt to complete a double play. Steve Garvey is a 2. So, no such luck there. Well, they're playing halfway for the double play. So, okay, flips the ball to the shortstop for the force at second. 4, 6. And then it's an E6. Both these runners score. And Hebner ends up at second base with 2 outs. Gary Maddox. 4-2. 4-2 is a 4. And then a 4-1 is first base. So Garvey's a 2, and that makes it a 6 on 4. Infield backs ground out to first. 2 runs for the Phillies. Have I messed up yet? Davey Lopes. It's a 2-4 is a 4. And then a 2-5 is an 8 total. Column 2. It's foul out to third base. Bill Russell. 4-2 is a 2. 4-3. Third base. Schmidt a 1, so a total of 3, column 4. That'll be an out. Ground ball to third. Reggie Smith, 6-2, is a 9, column 6. So we've got a 6-2 and a 6-2. We've got to go up here to the ballpark. And he is going to be batting right-handed. So 25 makes it an 8. Instead of a 9, it's an 8. And then a 6-2 off Lurch. So a 10, column 6. Single to center. Single to center for Reggie Smith. And we have the stolen base opportunity here, which I'm going to use the pitcher's hold, catcher's defense. Little chart here. First of all, see if he can. So first of all, pitcher's hold is a 3. Catcher's defense. Boone is a 4. So 43. And we need the red and white. So 55. So it's higher. So if it's higher, it's a stolen base. If it's equal to or less, then the runner holds. But it is higher, so it's a stolen base for Reggie Smith. Ron Say. He's at second with 1 out. 5-3. Almost said 53. 5-3 is a 7. 5-1. So a total of 9 in column 5. And that's going to be a walk. First and second with 2 outs. Steve Garvey. Here come the Dodgers. 3-1. 3-1 is a 13. 3-6. So 17 in column 3. Double to center field gap. Base running will be normal. Because you got to check with the third base coach for extra base attempts. So Ron Say he would probably hold at third. He's a 2. And then you got the arm of the center fielder, Maddox, which is a 4. So that's a -2. I guess you have to go with this anyway. You have to do this. It doesn't really matter if you're holding him up or not, but you could play it safe. I think they'll play it safe. So a 10 on a -2 and a 10. Even playing it safe, he's out. So -2 and a 10, even playing safe, he's out. Ron Say is out at third base. I guess 8-5. Is that correct? Okay, so top of the second, Bob Boone. It's a 1-2, 35, and then a 1-4, 38, column 1. It's ground ball to third. Is my feed freezing up? 4-4 for Ted Sizemore is a 1. And then a 4-4. Get these. Sometimes I gotta get these, straightened out. Sometimes it was a 4. And then a 4-4 is a shortstop. So Russell's a 1, so that's a 3. 3 in column 4 is gonna be a ground out to short. Keep flipping over. 3-6. 3-6 is a 47. Randy Lurch has his own card, hitting card. 3-6 and then a 3-4. So 47 and 49 in column 3. 49 versus a lefty. It's a line drive to catch or leaping catch by the second baseman. So bottom of the second, Dusty Baker, a 3-6, 42. And then a 3-4, 44, column 3. That's the old left-right thing again. It's a left-handed pitcher, so that'll be a single. Single for Dusty Baker. 5-2 for Bill North. 5-2 and a 5-1. 5-2 is a 3 and a 5-1 is a 2. So a 5. In column 5 is a ground ball to third, but with runners on and first base open, it's a walk, but it's not open. So it's a grounder to third. Infield out at second, other runners advance. So it's a force out. Fielder's choice. Steve Yeager. 3-6 is always the left-right. 5-5. 5-5 is a 20. 5-6. 25. Column 5. 25 is a base on balls. Check the M action chart. M of the action chart. We got to check M of the action chart. Here we go. 8. Wild pitch. Possibility. Blue Dyer's higher. Did I roll it? I don't know if I did. Well, it's still a 6. So it's going to be higher. All runners advance one base on a wild pitch. It is higher. So we have a walk and then a wild pitch. From Randy Lurch, we got second and third. Doug Rao, the pitcher. 1-1 is a 1. And a 1-5 is a 4 in column 1. This can be a strikeout. Top of the order, Davey Lopes, 6-2 is a 9. And a 6-2, 11, column 6. Single to right field. Possible home run. Right? Roll one dice, see if it drives, pitch for a home run, or just misses and lines a single to right. Whoa! It's a 6. The only chance for a home run is a 6, and he got it. It's a 6 home run for Davey Lopes. The only possibility, and it's going to be a 3-run job for Davey Lopes. It's 2 outs, bases clear. Bill Russell, 1-1. 1-1's a 10, and a 1-4 is a 3-13, column 1. Single up the middle for Bill Russell. 2-1. 2-1's a 36 and a 2-3. 39. Column 2. 39. It's going to be a ground out pitcher to first. 3 runs. So he's given up 4 runs. It's one thing I'm not 100% sure on is the pitcher starting the fatigue stuff. So he's good till the fourth inning. You can give up as many runs as you want till the 4th, or 6 runs, something like that. Sixth inning is when he gets tired. Bake McBride, 5-2, 27. 5-4, 29, column 5. 29's a fly out to center. Larry Boa, 2-1 is a 43. And a 2-3, so 47 in column 2. 47 is ground out short. You use the batter's face. Use batter's face rating. Batter's face rating. Oh, 26. I hate adding up batters faced. 4-5. 4-5 is a 5. And then a 4-3. Third base, Ronce. It's going to be a 7. That'll be a ground ball to third with the infield back. Nobody on. Bottom of 3. Here he is, the Penguin. It's a 4-4. It's a 1. And then a 4-2. Second base, 1. It's going to be an ground out to second. Steve Garvey, a 1-1, 20. So he stays out of the strikeout anyway. And a 1-2. So 23, column 1. Single plus error possibility. Left field. So it's a single anyway. Get that down. Single. And then ball drops in, maybe mishandled. Roll against error rating of the fielder. The roll's higher. Batter and all runners advance an extra base. Left field, Luzinski is a 51. It's a 45, so it's not higher. So he handles it cleanly. Dusty Baker, 4-2. 4-2 is a 5 and a 4-2. Second base, so 7. And column 4 is going to be with the infield halfway. Force at second. It's a force at second. We've got, the pivot thing. Pivot option. I don't know how to do that. That's one thing I don't know how to do yet. Pivot option. I have not done the pivot option. So, I'm not going to do it. Bill North, 4-3. Or 4-2 and then a 4-3. 4-2 is a 3 and a 4-3. A lot of 4 columns. Third base. So it's going to be a total of 4. That'll be a ground out. 5-3. With the infield back with 2 outs. So top of the 4th, Greg Luzinski. It's 3-4. 3-4 is a 57 and a 3-4. 59, column 3. 59. Oh, it's the old rare play. Not again. A lot of rare plays, but it's even. Dribbler to the mound. 1-3. Up here. Phillies are up. Richie Hebner, 6-6. Deep, doop, doop, doop. 6-6 is a 10 and a 6-3. So 11 in column 6, and that is going to be a single possible home run. And that's the old need a 6 for a home run. Got it again. Unbelievable. Both times. On 11, you got to get a 6. 12, it's a little easier. So it's a home run for Richie Hebner. He had 17 and 78. (5-1). 5-1's a 1 for Maddox. Or Maddox, 5-6. So 5 in column 5. Bases are open with runners on at first base. So there's nobody on, so it's a grounder to third. I don't need to worry about the asterisk because he didn't reach base. Bob Boone, 2-6, 55. And that's the old go to the column 2 up here on the baseball park check card. 34, 3. So it is a 3, still stays a 3. And then a 2-6. So it's a 7 in column 2. 7 in column 2 is a foul out to second. Phillies get a run. Right. Steve Yeager, 3-2. 3-2 is a 29. And a 3-5. 32, column 3. 32 is a fly ball to right. Brings up Doug Rao. 1-5 is a 5. And a, I gotta get this straight here. 1-5 and a 1-5. So a 4, hold on. 1-5 is a 5. And a 1-5 is a 3, so an 8. It's going to be a pop out to third. Sounds like ABBA. 2-5. 2-5 is a 5, and a 2-6 is a 4, so a 9 in column 2. Foul out to short. Did I mess up? Should I have gone to the action chart? This is just this is a learning game. This is a learning game. That's what this is. 1-4. 1-4 is the third to 35, and then a 1-6 is 39, column 1. What's that? Ground out to first. Randy Lerch, the pitcher, 3-1, 31. 3-5 is a 3, so 34, column 3. 34 is a double for Randy Lerch. Is that right? Double to right field for the pitcher. I thought about picking better pitchers out, but so it'd be more of a pitcher's duel. Outfield defensive check in column 255. Okay, outfield defensive check. I gotta think back what happened there. Outfield defensive check. So I got this number, so it's a 3. Okay. It's one of those if it's higher than his defensive number or something like that. Looping line drive, check the outfield in question, see if he makes the catch. Why does it say where was that? I don't even remember what that was. All right, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Okay. Lerch doubles. Beg McBride. We'll come back. Hold on. 2-3. Beg McBride. 2-3 is a 2. 2-1 is a 3, so a 5 in column 2 is a strikeout. Six, 7, 6-2, so an 8, column 6. Single to left. 8 in column 6 is a single to left. Runners advance 1 base. Maybe. Hold on. Runner on second base may try to score, and defense may try for a runner at plate. Randy Lerch is the runner. He's not going to try. He's a 1, whatever. He's a L runner. That's probably not a good idea. Or he's a, what is he? Yeah, he's a 1 in speed. So probably not a good idea to try to score him. Now Larry Bowa could try to steal. He is a, well, pitcher's hold is a 5. Catcher's defense, Jägermeister, is a 5. So 56. So it's got to be higher than a 56. 46, so he will hold. So Mike Schmidt, 6'1". A 6'1" is a 16, and a 6'5" is a 3, so a 19 in column 6. Deep fly out to right field. And so they don't score. L is for the action chart, right? But if he's trying to score, it's this, the third base coach thing, isn't it? Or not? If he's trying to score, oh, die versus runner speed. If die's higher, he's out. Well, the die's going to be higher than his runner speed, most likely. Okay, it's just die versus runner speed. Gotcha. Okay, bottom of the 5th. We'll have to come back to this. Okay, so let's say I get a 2-6 here. 2-6 is a 2. We go to column, we go to this up here, right? And we roll these two, see if it changes. 55. So instead of a 2, it's a 4, right? So what does that mean? So then we go to column, maybe I was looking at column 3, I don't know. Column 2. And let's say it's 5 is going to be right fielder. Okay. But see, why does 55 end at ground ball to second to first? It starts at 56. And it says 55 down here. I don't get that. It says 55 down here, but 56, that's when you're checking the looping drive to the outfield. Outfield has to be... Okay, so you're just basically changing this little raised number here, and then you're checking it against the outfielder. Okie dokie. Bill Russell. 1-6, 45, and a 1-2 is a 3, so 48. Column 1, strikeout with nobody on. Oh, plus the pitcher number. The Rays number plus the pitcher number. One five is a 2, and a 1-5 is a 5 on column 5. That's a strikeout. Randy Lerch working it. 1-6, 45, and a 1-6. He got 3 ones. 1-6, 45, 149. Column 1 is he strikes out the side by my calculations. But if it's shaded, go to the park rating. If not shaded, use the Rays number. Batter card. They're almost always shaded though. If it's shaded, you go to the ballpark thing and see if this number changes, right? Okay, 4-5. 4-5 is a 16 for Luzinski. 4-2, second base. Lopes is a 2, so an 18, column 4. 18, grounder out of first. Infield back. Richie Hebner, 2-2. 2-2 is an 11. And a 2-2, so a 15, column 2. Single to right field. And he's got the positive sign. So it's another stolen base opportunity for Richie Hebner. Let's check the hold. 5. And catcher's defense is a 5. So again, 56. About as good as you can get. That is as good as you can get. 56. Now Richie Hebner, since he has a positive sign, it's a little different. 51. So it's not higher, so he is actually out stealing. If it's equal to or less than the defensive combined ratings, then the runner's caught stealing. So Richie Hebner is caught stealing. One 5-1 for Maddox. Maddox, 5-1's a 1. And a 5-1's a 1. So a 2 in column 5 is a grounder out to first. Bottom of the 6th. It's Randy Lurch. This is his tired inning. I think so. 6-5. 6-5 is a 36. And a 6-4, so 38, column 6. Strikeout. Randy Lurch has struck out 4 straight. Dusty Baker. 6-3. 220, no, 6-3, 31. And a 6-5. 34, column 6. Is a fly out to center. 2 away, Bill North. 3-3. 3-3 is a 5. 3-3. So 7 in column 3. And that's going to be a single. Single left field. He's going to try to steal. We got a hold rating of 3. Catcher is 4. So 3 and a 4 is a 43. 61, and that's weird. That's possible error on the catcher. It's a stolen base. Okay. So it is a stolen base for Bill North. And we got to roll again for the catcher's E rating. For possible error, Bob Boone's 46. 34, so no error. That's why I'm doing that. I don't know. 2 outs, North at second. 3-5. There we go, shaded column. 3-5 is a 3 at the moment, and a 51. So it changes to a 5. Right here, 51. Column 3, 51. So it changes that to a 5. And then a 3-3. Do we go to there? So does that make it a 7 in column 3? Fly out to right. Or no, 7 in column 3 is a single. result in column 1, 32 in column 5, and 36 result in column 6 are always strikeouts. Okay, but I'm right here. I changes that to a 5. And then a 3, 3. So it makes it a 7 in column 3. So it's a single to left. Check with third base for coach for any extra base attempts. They're playing, I don't know, what do you do here? You go play, you choose what you want to do. Go for it, normal, play it safe. Bill North is a 5 speed. And it was left field. Left fielder Luzinski is a 3 arm. Speed minus arm. So it's a 2. 5 speed minus arm. Makes it a 2. And we get a 5. So he goes to extra base. Plus, lead runner safe, advancing the extra base on a close play. Trail runners may also move up on the play. So North scores on the single by Yeager. Roll 1 die. Any runner with speed equal to or higher than the die roll moves up. Batter must have speed higher than the die roll to move up. Yeager is a 2 speed. So he does not move up. We have 2 outs. Yeager at first. Doug Rowell. Leaner, 3-6. 3-6 is a 19. And a 3-2. So 21 in column 3. Fly out to center. They get a run. So Bob Boone, top of the 7th, 4-6 is a 2, and a 4-6 is second base. That'll be a 2 elopes, so a total of 4. That'll be ground out to second. Teddy Sizemore, 2-3, 16 and a 2-3. 2-3 is a 4, so 20 in column 2. Fly out to right. 3-1. 3-1's a 31. 3-6, 35. Column 3, 35. They double to center. For the pitcher, Randy Lurch. He is 2 for 3, 2 doubles. 2-2. 2-2's an 11. And a 2-2. So 15, column 2. Single to right. Single, and here we go again. Well, no, it's a... runners advance 1 base. With 2 outs, runner on second scores. On throw home, runner on first goes to third, batter takes second. So an RBI for McBride. I haven't been keeping track of that very well. McBride goes to second. By what I'm reading there. And he could steal third, I guess. He's got the little asterisk. But I don't think he should steal third. Larry Boa. 3-4. 3-4 is a 57. And a 3-6. So 61, column 3, 61. It's the old rare play possibility. So it is, we got to go to the rare playbook. Runner on second. Runner on second. Roll 2 dice. We get a 5. We get a 5, and there is 2 outs. Wild pitch. Wild pitch caroms crazily off the backstop. Runner races to third with the catcher still chasing down the ball. Runner tries for home. Roll 1 dice against runner speed. The die's higher, he's out. If it's not higher, he's safe. McBride's running speed is a 5. So it's a 4. So he is safe. It's a wild pitch. He comes all the way around to score. 2 runs in the inning. Larry Boa, 6'3", 31. And a 6'6", 35, column 6. Fly out to left. So bottom of the 7th. What is the score? 5-5. Looks like. Davey Lopes 3-1, 13, 3-2, 15. 15's a line out to second. Both pitchers are probably done. 6-6 is a 7. And a 6-4 is a 9, column 6. Single to center for Bill Russell. Let's bring a reliever in. Let's look at pitchers first. We got Ron Reed. I don't understand the reliever stuff. He can pitch anytime between the 1st and 9th inning. And he can face 4 batters. Is that right? Let's just go Tug McGraw. Facing Reggie Smith. 2-2, 16, and a 2-6 is a 17 total. Column 2, 17, strikeout. With bases empty. Well, they're not empty. It's a fly out to center with men on base. So 2 away. 2-6. Oh, here's the old 2-6, 2 column. So 24 makes it a 2 instead of a 4. Okay, makes it a 2 instead of a 4. And then a 2-5 is a 2. So it makes it a 4. And we're looking at the right fielder. Right fielder is a 5. So it's less. Or do you just change this and then go with that, or do you add the pitcher? Right. I got that, right fielder. But then do you add the pitcher's result to the new number here, which makes that a 4? back up to a 4. And Big McBride's a 5. So he makes the play, right? Always include the pitcher. Thank you, David. So it's a total of 4, and McBride is a 5, so he makes the play. Pitcher not added. So which one is it? David says include the pitcher. Mark Russell says no. Not to the Rays number. Oh. Pitcher's also not. Okay. Gotcha. Forget the pitcher. Mikey Schmidt, first of all, let's go to the bullpen. Let's go to the bullpen and man, I don't like Bobby Castillo's card at all. Now let's go with Forster. I was gonna go Charlie Huff, but let's go Forster. He is a lefty, but we're just practicing here. I don't want to get too crazy. Mike Schmidt, I know it's a lefty righty, I get it. 2-5, 2-5, 16, and a 2-2, so 17. Column 2, strikeout. Good call. 5-5. 5-5 is a 20. 5-4. 23, column 5. Base on balls. No. And check the action chart. Check the M of the action chart. 9. 9, wild pitch. I gotta roll the blue die too. 3. Wild pitch is a 2, it's higher, so no wild pitch. It is higher, hold on. If die is equal to or less than the number, wait a minute. Wild pitch. If blue die is higher than the wild pitch rating, it is a wild pitch. He has a 2. Roll was a 3. So Luzinski is now at second after a walk and a wild pitch. Richie Hebner. 2-3. 2-3 is a 3. And a 2-1, so a total of 4 strikeout. Two, 1. 2-1's a 39. And a 2-2. So 40. Column 2. Is that another one of those? No. 40, column 2. Oh, that's like if he misses games or something. Ground out to short. This would be like if he's misses games. Is that his missed game rating or something? So bottom of the 8th inning, Steve Garvey. It's 4-5. 4-5 is a 17. And on the first baseman's Hebner, so 21. Column 4, single off fielder's glove. Umpire option. Well, that's the old umpire option. Now we got to go to the defense. Hebner is a 4. Garvey's a 4 speed. Hold on. I'll bring this into view here. So a 4 and a 4 speed, 5 is what we have here. Roll 1 die. If it's higher, well, it's not higher, so he's safe. It is a single. Single for Garvey. But Dusty Baker now. 2-5. 2-5's a 4. 2-1. So a total of 5 in column 2 is a strikeout. Defense not a factor on umpire check. Wrong chart. What am I supposed to look at? Umpire option. This isn't the umpire option chart. It says umpire. Where's the I thought this was the umpire option chart. Bottom of column 5. Oh, okay. Column 4 options. Roll was a 5. What was it, a 21 or 20? It was a 21, so I think he's still safe. Gotcha. Thank you, guys. There's so much to look at on these charts. It's hard to see everything. You know what I mean? We're going to call him safe anyway. Bill North. So 4-5. 17. And then a 4-6. We've got second baseman. Did I already do that? Second baseman is a 2. So 19 column 4. Infield is going to be halfway. Single knocked down by fielder. Runners advance 1 base. First and second, Steve Yeager. I'm on my 25th game. No, I'm just kidding. 6-6. 6-6 is a 9. And it's shaded. We've got the lefty righty column 6. 16. And Yeager's a righty. So it changes the 9 to a 7. Now, and we had a 6-1 for the pitcher. So we add that to the 7. Makes it an 8, column 6. Is that right? Single to left. Right. Okay. So we've changed this to an 8. No, to a 7. We've changed this to a 7. We get a 1 on Tug McGraw. So that's an 8, right? Column 6, 8, single to left. Runners advance 1 base. But runner second may try to score, and defense may try for runner at plate. Roll die versus runner speed. If it's higher, he's out. So Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey is a 4 speed, believe it or not. So he's going to try to score. They got to try to throw him out because this is a go-ahead run. Okay, so it has to be higher than a 4. It's not. He scores. And runner goes to third. Runner on first goes to third. First and third, 1 out. And we've got... we'll just put Rick Monday in. Rick Monday will pinch hit. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. It's all right. 2-4. 2-4 is a 3. And a 2-2. So a 4 in column 2 is a strikeout. Way to go, Rick Monday. First and third, 2 outs. Davey Lopes, 5-3. Is a 5. And a 5-3. Is a 1, so a 6, column 3. Or column 5. 6 in column 5. Is a ball, base on balls, but he's got a 1 there, so you got to roll 1 die. If it's higher than the number, score a walk. If it's not higher, count as 2 balls. It is higher because it's a 1. So it is 2 balls. So he has good control. 6-6. Oh, it's a 9. But we got to check this again. Column 6, right-handed batter, 31. So it changes a 9 to an 8. And then a 6-6, 12, column 6. Bump, bump, bump. That's a home run, possible. Davey Lopes, he's looking to hit his second home run of the game. If I'm doing that right, 6-6. Added to an 8, that's a 12. Anything but a 1, and it's a home run. So Davey Lopes hits his second home run of the game. He's got, how many did he have? He had 17. I think I already looked at that. Tug McGraw has just given up 4 runs, but there's 2 outs, bases clear. I'm going to leave him in there. 4-6. 4-6 is a 1, and a 4-5. That should do it. 4-5 is a shortstop. That'll be a total of 3, so that'll be a ground out to short. 4 runs for the Dodgers. They blow up the bullpen of the Phillies. Let's see who's going to pitch now. Now we'll go with Charlie Huff. Bob Booney, 4-1, 16 on the second baseman. So he's a 2. That's an 18, column 4. Grounder out at first, but that's the old umpire option deal again. Now we know where to go with that. Maybe. Hold on. No, it's not. 20 through 21 is just a grounder out at first. Ted Sizemore, 4-4. 4-4 is a 1 and a 4-5. Shortstop, that'll be a ground ball to short. It's not Randy Lurch. Yeah, only on 2021. Gotcha. Let's see. Jose Cardinal will pinch hit. I'm sure I've messed up quite a few times. 3-1. 3-1 is a 31. 3-5. Charlie Huff is a 32, so 33, column 3. So line out to center. That's going to end the game. Dodgers win it 8-9. 4, 8, 9, 2, 3, 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. Sometimes when you're learning a new game, it feels like you're working instead of playing. So, let me know, go back through if you want. You don't have to. Or if you're just watching this for the first time, let me know how many times I've screwed up. The guys in the chat helped me out quite a bit. I know where the umpire option chart is now. Then the DP pivot man chart, which I still not sure how to use that. Let's see. Roll one die, refer to the pivot man's defensive rating on chart. Find result of play and column under the original result. Whew. Okay. I'll have to visit that a little bit more later. I was going to show real quick, I'm going to put these on the Facebook page. Yeah, Mark did a great job. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the help. Red Sox, 73 Red Sox. These are the totals. I've got the replay total, the actual totals next to each other for pitching. And I'm going to put these on the Facebook group page for further viewing, because I'm going to just let you look at them at your leisure if you want. And then the hitting. Of course, you can pause the video later if you want to look at them, or you can look on the Facebook page. I'll put them on there, like I said. Got everything totaled out, so, and take away from it what you will. It's just one replay. The record came out pretty close. They were, now I can't remember what they ended up. 95 and, I think it was 95, right? What'd they end up? Let's see. I can look real quick. They were 89 and 73 in reality. And they ended up $95 and 67. Yeah, 95 and 67. Well, so that's Replay Baseball, and I'll be getting started on the Ron Guidry. I might play a couple more games of it. Obviously, I need a little more fine-tuning to get it down. Because when you're learning a new game, you're concentrating more on the game and making sure you do everything correctly. You're concentrating more on that than you actually are managing the team. And I think that's not good. You want to be able to manage the team without really thinking about having to play the game too much. Does that make sense? There's always going to be stuff you're going to have to look up, maybe. Not always, but stuff's going to come up, and that's going to happen. But I don't want to be sitting here really concentrating so hard on trying to get the game right that I'm not managing the team very well. Some people don't think I manage very well anyway. And that's fine. It's just a game. I'm not getting paid $1 million to win baseball games. So, we're just having fun here. That's what we're doing. We're having fun. We're not, if you mess up, everybody messes up. Look at this okay, let's go back, talk about messing up, okay? I'm sure somewhere along the way, 162 games, somewhere along the way, one of these numbers is off by a number. I'm just guessing. You'd like to think, everybody thinks that they don't mess up, and that's fine. But there's probably one number somewhere in here that's off by one number or two. Just guessing. Just saying, we're human beings, we make mistakes, and we're just having fun. That's what this channel's about, entertainment. Let's have fun, let's play baseball. So, I gotta get this thing cleaned up. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll come back with probably a tournament game, Stratomatic, Hall of Famer tournament. Thanks, Larry. I'll come back with that a little bit later. Happy Columbus Day. You guys take care, and God bless.